Thank you so much for joining me here at the live desk. I am Janae Hancock. It is September 14th. It is also Thursday. We are almost at the end of the week for a lot of people, or you may just be starting off your week. Either way, I am following the top stories here in the KCTV 5 newsroom so far this morning. And with all of that being said, I do want to take a look at this video that we showed earlier during our morning show. You should be able to see it now here on your screen. Take a look at this. Right now, Red Cross. They are actually helping out 5 people who need a place to sleep right now. After close to a dozen apartments went up in flames overnight, the fire happened in the Northland just after 11 p.m. 10 apartments were affected. Now, the good news is nobody was hurt, and an investigation is underway right now to figure out the cause. But you can see here, based off of these photos, the flames just shooting up into the night sky due to this fire that took place in the Northland overnight. Again, the biggest takeaway is that everyone walked away okay, but Red Cross is stepping in to make sure that they have a place to sleep going into tomorrow tonight. I do want to take a look at another story that we are following. This may be a scene that you are not used, or you are definitely used to seeing. Take a look at this. This is coming in from Twitter from the Olathe Police Department. Just to give you some more information, this you can find on our website, kctv5.com. But Olathe Police, they are warning drivers this morning of a traffic hazard. A truck too tall for clearance ran straight into the Spruce and Kansas underpass. Now, Spruce will be closed in both directions. No word yet for how long just yet, but police warn that the train tracks at Santa Fe and Kansas will also be closed due to repairs to those tracks. So again, an unfortunate scene here, but this is something that a lot of people have seen before due to this bridge. And you know, drivers have run into this bridge before, most recently in July and another time late last year. I do know that this is a story that we are following going into your Thursday, so be sure to keep it tuned in here with KCTV5 for the latest. But again, this photo is courtesy from the Olathe Police Department. Taking a look at another story that we are following here, a big story, some good news here. Take a look at this video. KCMO's Municipal Court says it'll be back up and running today. It's after about 1,500 cases were delayed after a nearly metro ride shut down because of a security issue. It caused KC, KCK, and Overland Park to suspend certain operations. And over the last few days, we've seen a lot of people trying to head to court just to pay simple violations like a traffic ticket. We still don't know exactly why this all happened other than a security issue from its online system. So as we learn more information, we will be sure to keep you all posted on that. But again, a lot of people ran into this issue trying to walk in and pay those traffic violations, but the courts have been closed. But they are returning to normal business hours today, so you can expect those doors to be opened, and you should not face those issues anymore. Now, we are following news from overnight. Former President Donald Trump will be on Kansas's 2024 ballot. It's the first state he filed paperwork for in his bid to get back into the White House. He'll also be a part of a historic presidential primary in the Sunflower State, which hasn't been held since 1992. Chairman Mike Brown, I do want to read a statement from him. Coming in from overnight, he says, as Kansas Republican Party chairman, I am excited to report that President Donald J. Trump chose to be the first candidate to file for the presidential preference primary here in the state of Kansas. The Kansas Republican Party welcomes all Republican presidential candidates to our great state. And he also goes on to say that the upcoming primary season will be spirited and exciting as we move toward Election Day on March 19th of 2024. Again, that information coming in from overnight. This also is a story that we are following here on your screen. A big story here. Taking a look at what's happening today, the clock is currently ticking as we speak to what could be the costliest strike in U.S. history. Soon, the United Auto Workers Union, they could be walking out, and they have until midnight East Coast time to make a final deal. Otherwise, thousands of local GM and Ford workers will head to the picket line, just like they did back in 2019 when President Joe Biden actually joined them on the picket line, but he is still behind them now. That is coming in from his administration. And we are staying on top of this story today. We do have a reporter on it, as the strike could impact us here locally in a very big way. So those are the top stories that we are following here in the KCTV 5 newsroom right now. And as always, we will continue to keep you all posted on other developments with other stories that will take place today. As always, I am Janae Hancock here at the Live Desk. I am going to leave you all with this live shot overlooking Kansas City as you prepare to start your Thursday. It is September 14th. I'll be right back with your top headlines coming up at around 1 p.m.